This is how I'd lose 5 pounds in 48 hours, and I've done it multiple times. For those of you that don't know, back December of 2022, I jumped on the scale, I was 286.6, and I said there's no way that I can let that fly. So what I ended up doing was getting on the carnivore diet, and in 6.5 months I dropped over 100 pounds. But during that time, there's some tools that I used in order to make that go a little bit faster and a little bit easier on me. And anybody that's been on a diet or lost a bunch of weight, you know, you kind of hit plateaus, you kind of, you know, it all doesn't fall off at one point or at a steady rate, it kind of just goes like this, down. And I figured out a formula for myself to where when I hit those plateaus, I would do this, and next thing you know, drop a bunch of weight really quickly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you like a day by day, step by step, what I did in order to make this happen to where, you know what, you don't hit that wall. You can break through it, you can keep going, you can hit those goals that you wanna hit. So day one, what I'd do is I'd go eat my, my pound of steak, usually a chuck steak, because that's kind of like my go-to steak that I eat on the carnivore diet because it's full of fat, it tasted like ribeye, and it wasn't, you know, $25 a pound. So that's day one around noon, let that digest, go about my day. Later on in the evening, that same day, I'd go do either some light cardio, but usually for me, that's going to play pickleball with some of my friends for, you know, an hour or two, and just get your body moving. And during most of this process, I did intermittent fasting to where I did it kind of on the extreme level to where I'd eat one meal a day. One meal a day, and fast for 24 hours. What that does is it boosts up your HGH levels and boosts up my testosterone levels and helps me put on muscle more, and the more muscle you have, the more fat that you burn, and your body goes into a mode to where, hey, you're not feeding me, I need to eat. And what will your body eat? It'll eat the stores on your body in the form of fat. Now studies have shown that you can actually double your HGH levels by fasting for 48 hours. By going 48 hours, no food. So started day one at noon, did some light cardio. Day two in the morning, because I'm still in this mode of not having to eat for probably another couple hours. In the morning, I'd go do a really hard HIIT workout while I still had my energy, while I still was carrying it over from the day before. Now, if you don't know what HIIT workouts are, go look it up. High intensity interval training. I think it's the best way to train. It's better than lifting weights. It's about getting your heart rate up and being able to move and be able to sweat. But I did this workout, like I said, while I still had my normal routine, my normal, you know, 24-hour fast, to where I'm not tired, I'm not hungry, I'm not looking for any food just yet. But come around noon time on day two, guess what? My body's starting to go, hey, where's this food at? Where's this food at? And what I'd do is I'd go get some more light cardio and go play some pickleball, get myself tired to where I really just get myself distracted to where I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking, where's the food coming from? When is it coming? Hey, I'm hungry. Because if you know you stay active, you stay busy, guess what? You're not gonna think about it. There's a lot of days when I get really busy, even before all this, I'd forget to eat. So I try to keep myself busy, one, throughout the day here on the farm, doing business stuff, or in the evening, hey, I'm gonna go burn off some more calories and go do, you know, go jog around a little bit or go play some pickleball like I like to do. Now day three comes around, I'm 40 something hours into the fast, usually 44, 45, 46 hours into the fast. I'm starting to feel hungry, but this right here is where I push myself, and this right here I think is the game changer for me, because I was able to, this is what I was able to feel, and I could almost feel like the fat coming off of me. Come with me for a second. Now lucky enough for me, I live on a farm, and on that farm comes some land. Back here is this right here. This is what I do on that day three morning, as early as I can get up, because the faster it gets done, the faster, you know, I can go. And this was during the summertime, so it was pretty hot out here. This is my dreaded hill. This is my dreaded hill. Why? Because what I do on day three is, this is about, to the fence back there, it's probably about 200-ish feet, okay, all the way to the top. You can see the house back there, okay? And it's an incline of, I don't even want to guess how much, but it's a pretty significant incline. It's less on camera than it is in person, especially when you're running it. I'd sprint up this hill 10 times. I'd do 10 sprints as fast, as hard as I could, up this hill over and over again. Now, there's some tricks to it too. Now what, okay, you might ask, why am I doing sprinting? Well, sprinting is shown, so remember, we're already, by doing the fast, we're already doubling our HGH levels. On the carnivore diet, you do that automatically, okay? So we're compounding that already. By doing these kinds of sprints, it's shown that you can up your HGH levels by 771%. So you compound all of that. Guess what? What does that add up to? I have no idea. I don't want to have to do that kind of math, but it's a lot. It's a lot. You take 771%, you times it by 2, then you times it by whatever the carnivore diet does. Guess what? You're adding some human growth hormone to your body. And that right there is what really helped me drop 5 pounds in 2 days, 48 hours. It was nuts. It would literally just fall off me, and I did this 4 or 5 times. Now, could I drop 5 pounds by doing this same routine right now? No. Why? Because I don't think I got it to lose. But when you do have it to lose, this is something that is in my toolbox that I know that I could go to if I have a bad week. If I, like when I went to California for a week for my birthday last year, I went and I ate all my mom's cooking. I made, what's up with you? Horses. Anyways, I ate all my family's cooking, ate my mom's cakes. I went and had a blast with my friends, didn't care. Guess what? I probably put on a couple pounds doing that. Came back, first thing I did was this routine, and I'm back down. I think it was like 5.4 pounds or something like that in literally 2 days. So I do 10 sprints up this hill. And there's a little bit of a trick to doing this too, because what you want to do is on the way down, you're trying to, and cows. Okay, looking for a mama. And the trick is, okay, if you're gonna, to move. Yeah, to move. Okay, that's the trick. Well, when you go up the hill, sprint as hard as you can. On the way down, what you're trying to do is you're trying to lower your heart rate back to close to normal as possible. The way I do it, I found a trick on YouTube to where you do a double inhale. And it expands your lungs, and guess what? Your heart rate drops way down. As soon as your heart rate is ready to go again, and as soon as your heart rate's like back down to normal, guess what? Take off sprinting again. Do it 10 times. Do that. It should only take, maybe 15 minutes. But those 15 minutes, crucial. Because what I'd do after that, that's when I'd break my fast. I'd go eat, 2 pounds of steak. I'd go eat a lot. I'd go refeed. Look at all the cute little calves back there. And just a real quick thing, a lot of you are asking about cow videos. What I did was I separated the channel up a little bit, okay? If you want to go see all the farm videos, I'm going to put a link, probably an iCard up here or down there. And I started a new channel. It's called Against the Grain Farming. And that's where all the farm videos are going to be from now on, okay? That way it allows you guys to find the videos that you want to find easier. But when I'd break that 48-hour fast, oh, I felt so good. I felt so good. The next day, I didn't weigh myself the same day that I broke it, but the next day I'd jump on the scale, 5.1 pounds down, 5.2. I think the most I got was 5.4 when I came back from California, which is, that's pretty significant, especially doing that when I hit a plateau. I'd do this over and over again. Sometimes it was like 2.1, sometimes it was like half a pound, but as you get smaller, there's less to lose. And again, this is just a tool that is in my toolbox that I know I can go to whenever I feel like I need it or like I'm hitting a plateau. Might do it in a couple weeks, why not? And since I'm out here, I can't resist. There's a couple llama shots, why not? Hey, llamas are fun. But by doing that routine and combining those things, yeah, it helped a lot. It's a plateau breaker, I like to call it. Now, is it fun? No. Does it suck? Kind of, when you're hungry. When you're doing sprint number 8 and you're huffing and puffing when it's 94 degrees outside. Does it suck? It does. It does suck. But is it worth it? Yeah. You just have to, keep that in mind. Keep that, keep the end in mind when you're doing it and embrace the journey. And guess what? It's gonna turn out okay. And the main thing is don't make excuses. Hey, if you want to go run up a hill and don't have a hill on your property, go find one. They're not that hard to find unless you're in like West Texas or something like that where there's nothing. And then just go sprint on flat ground or whatever. Okay, just go move. There's actually some pretty crazy stats out there. I think it's like 90-something% of adults past the age of 30, once they hit 30, they'll never sprint again. It's like, you gotta move. You gotta move. Don't let that be you. If you want to be different, if you want to go against the grain, guess what? Go sprint. That puts you in like the top 10% just by doing that. Top probably like, actually it's, I think the number's like 4%, but you know, by doing something like that, you're being different. You're doing something better for yourself. And shoot, go get your running shoes on. Go take this hack that I'm giving you. Go take this hack that worked for me. See if it works for you. So if you want more tips like this, hit that subscribe button down below, ring the notification bell so you get notified when we put up new videos. Hit the like button because it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And hey, go check out the farming channel too, because this, what I'm doing out here, is the key to what goes in your stomach. Especially when you see the differences. Might interest you a little bit. Go check that out.